like I feel like I want to like, this is my dark and this is my light. This is pretty amazing, right? Yeah. It says I have new things, so we got 99 club 22 black jersey. That actually looks fucking sick. That looks sick. We got Jordan black jersey. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Then you got Jordan blue jersey, which I honestly like a lot because my favorite colors. Well, some is blue. Alright, Nike Barry Sanders black jersey. Is this a Barry Sanders jersey? Nike Air Max 2022 black jersey. I don't really have that. I mean, it's good, but it's also not, you know. You got Legends Lamar Jackson jersey. Okay. You got the MVP no chain right there. That's actually pretty sick. You got Leather Legends jersey. I think that would look good with the leather cap. Nah. Nike Pro. Just do it. I will just do it. Nike X Jerry Rice black jersey. Oh, that's a Bengals jersey. Bengals tie-dye jersey. That's actually sick. Bears tie-dye jerseys. Saquon Barkley black jersey. Ray Lewis jersey. Berlin Braves blue jersey. The fuck are the Berlin Braves? What? How have I not heard of those? Bills tie-dye jersey. Buccaneers tie-dye jersey. Oh. I am a Buccaneers fan. Okay. Cardinals tie-dye jersey. Okay. Fear They Haunt red jersey. Dolphins tie-dye jersey. Colts tie-dye jersey. Chargers tie-dye jersey. Ooh. Okay. Chargers. If you actually make the jersey, I might actually be a fan of watching some of your games if you wear these jerseys on it. That actually kind of looks good. For me, it does. Gators green jersey. I really don't care. Heads purple jersey. That's locked. That's the only one locked. Huh. So far, at least. You got Harvest blue jersey. Okay, oh, okay. Well, you got the 49ers. You got fucking that. You got that. Got New York. You got Jackson. I think that's it. I think I might like this one better. I might have to cop. What? No, what? I have 13,000. Oh. So I don't have enough. Oh. Huh. You tell me I got more? What? God's green eternity of Earth. I got that. Yeah. He likes that. Still don't have enough. Go. Oh. Wait, does it? Oh, there is a hood. Huh. See, I have that. But like, just bricks. That, yeah. Bricks. That I agree. Wait, is it like these I could? Yeah, I could dig that. Oh. That's cool. What else is there? Oh, it's probably these. You got that. What are those gloves? Dang. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna actually like boom. Franchise. Boom. I got coffee here. Cause like oh no, I have to start over again. Oh shit. I have to start the entire game again. Do I? I do, don't I? Real shit. Well, I can only edit our uniforms. Let's see. What kind of uniforms do you have? Okay. Okay. And CPU, you see. 19th class. You know, we're going back to the throwbacks. Throwback. God. My arm fucking hurts. I got a fucking baseball game today too, so that shit. It's not mode at all whatsoever. Wait, I have a game today, right? I should. Wait, what's today? The 10th. Today's the 10th.
Tonight,
game
from
versus
MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
So the home game versus
It's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the New York Jets and their inner city rivals, the New York Giants. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. Barkley a first down and more. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So they got the deal done, and now he can just focus on football. He's got that behind him. Family not going anywhere, staying put. He can focus on football.
And I like how you mentioned the family, because that's a huge part of it, because everyone needs to be happy and comfortable. And, you know, while this process was going on, people had to be wondering, especially within his own crew, are we going to have to move? Are we going to have to change things? Not anymore. They get to stay where they're comfortable and familiar.
2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
I low-key kind of can't wait to be on the telepath.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
The new defender that I watched his comment.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now it's Wilson. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Carter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means...
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he is going to have a Jets first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. on EA Sports. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Flacco looking for his first toss. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. As a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards, so many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. This is Booker on the dump off. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Touchdown Giants! Jordan Johnson, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Oh, I got a lot of
stuff.
stuff.
Able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Going on my son's shoulder.
Gano for the extra point.
That was bad. That.
And this is no good.
Yay,
missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Wait. Well, okay. That was quite weird.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Running left, Coleman.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Beat Demo 22.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
Flacco's throw there complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
$69. People are so funny with all their
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Story, I could care.
And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I absolutely.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. From the gun, Flacco. He will find the rookie from Ole Miss, Elijah Moore. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Excuse me. That was my bad.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Flacco.
Oh.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
That gives him some difference here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him. Had to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
But yet,
Here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it. Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. I've got a good friend in football who just talks about predicting history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good. Here's Johnson with a reception. He's going to get down to the 35-yard line. Play that time through the air. 31 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown.
Too easy.
5 seconds in the first half. And the Giants would extend their lead here just before halftime. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Sorry, I have to respond to people on the Snappy chat.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
You get a man screen.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
What is he screaming? He's screaming.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it.
Is he?
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll send you down the coast now to no football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3.
Let's just go.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Operating out of the gun, Flacco looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point try good by Gano, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
But I don't want to be in the Fortnite app.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I would not trust Jake with an axe. Who?
Now they hand off to Coleman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble.
Would not
Open
trust
up the
Jake with an
playbook. Go
axe.
play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, Flacco toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On second down, it's Coleman. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 20.
Can we get a replay on that? Can we just get a replay on that? Hold on. Don't they... They're just kind of like laying there next to each other, like holding each other back. Man, that just...
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Minses.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And this is going to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
On the return, it's Tony. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones, and he's got Booker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, Joe Judge makes the decision. They're going for it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. Touchdown, Giants. Colin Johnson ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Gano now to add the extra point.
Obviously.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished up by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. New York ready offensively. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Bootleg, Flacco. Completes it to Coleman. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Operating off play action, Flacco. He'll take a shot from the end zone.
Oh, that's it. That's an in.
And it's intercepted at the goal
I knew it. I caught it.
Picked off by Wagner. And the Giants are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line in the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top. It gives you a chance to go make a play.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient, find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward.
That's what you want to do with your ass.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Now Jones, off play action. Man open, it's Tony. He's got it. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And some room to work. Oh, jumping over. It's so close, he gets it to the run. Out of bounds right there. 71 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This is going to sound crazy, but that type of a carry, big-time run, actually brings a high and a low to it. The high, of course, is the run. But the low, he didn't quite get to the end zone, just short of the pylon. What do you think he's doing in the huddle right now? Guaranteed.
And he is in.
There's his touchdown.
New York.
There's his touchdown.
Booker taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Gano for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it's Devontae Booker that's able to finish it off with a touchdown.
Wait, for the New York Jets and Giants game, who really has a home field advantage?
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. Now here's a throw that's complete.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Flacco's throw complete there to Moore. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. Your tackle almost
and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off around the 37. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
600 and they're for. I'm sorry.
Flacco and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Flacco right back to work after the pick six. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line, 2nd and 3. Flacco off play action.
I'm being double teamed.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Room to run past midfield. Oh, good hurdle. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Devontae Booker ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being...
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Flacco. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Here comes Tony on the return. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 142 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A second down carry for Booker. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Gano's kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Before the season ends, I want to try to make it.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll get it up to the 30.
Another one of my shirts.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you can get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves, that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that
Kidding. I'm still alive.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night.
What?
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Yeah.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from East Rutherford.
I look like a what? Doof.
Wearing Michigan shorts with a Naruto shirt, lizard socks, and a beanie.
Yes.
And you are wearing your beanie weird, like the way a cancer kid would wear their beanie. And it's not even facing the right way. The logo's on the side. You can. What's the point of having a Carhartt beanie if you can't see the Carhartt logo?
What's the point of you being in my room if you're gonna criticize everything?
You need to be criticized so you don't turn out like a weirdo.
I'm not gonna turn out like a weirdo. It's summer break and I have nothing to do until 6.
More like 5:45.
I literally could care less.
Well, then that means you care some, because you can care less.
Yeah. Okay.
Mom's on disability for the whole summer.
What now?
Disability, so she doesn't have to work the whole summer.
Oh.
She's doing okay.
Oh, wow. That's
Isn't
cool.
that so awesome?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm. 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 Caitlin,
What?
may you please get out of my bedroom?
I'm comfy and I'm not bothering you.
That is true. Okay. 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 I see. I see. Finish the game with a passer rating of 95.0. Easy. Easy. Caitlin,
What?
can you get off of TikTok?
What?
Can you get off of TikTok?
Why?
Because I'm streaming.
What does that have to do with anything?
I could get copyrighted.
What does that mean?
That means if I'm putting on,
I know what being copyrighted means, but like what happens if you get copyrighted?
if I get too many copyrighted strikes, my channel could get deleted.
Darn.
Well, if you're gonna watch TikTok, get out of my room, please. Or like put in earbuds or something.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, it wasn't good enough. Today's practice?
Set! Cougar 19! Ready, hot! Ready up! Set up! Set up! 70 Timberwolf! Ready, go! Ready, set, go!
It's time to pick it up. Let's go for gold.
Go!
You comfy on my bed?
I am actually.
Don't I okay, who has the comfiest bed in this house?
Either me or you. Actually, probably mom because she has my old bed, and my old bed was the most comfy bed I've ever laid on in my life.
Damn.
But your bed's really comfy. But it's
That's
just small. I love small beds, and I'm so excited to get my new bed. Because my new bed's gonna be a twin. It's not gonna be a king anymore.
I want a bigger bed.
Well, you need a bigger room for a bigger bed, Dink.
Yeah, that's true.
That's to me, not to you.
But it could be to me. You never know that. But you know. No.
Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Caitlin, would you trust Jacob O'Brien with an axe?
It's a special Saturday night edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Cassie sent me a video of Jake chopping wood, and I'm like, I would not trust Jake with an axe.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the New York Giants and the Cleveland Browns. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Cleveland. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Great beginning there under the bright lights of primetime.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in primetime is on you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 35 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that is incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Here comes Pettis on the return. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And this offense now with a short field ahead. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Touchdown! That's caught. Darius Slayton, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this.
Wait, that's it. Oh, man.
Football game already, we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They go play action. Mayfield. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw here. Looking for Shepard deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, 60 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Gano now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the 1st as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 27, Mayfield. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. 3 foot. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
That's a catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, but now it'll be 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throwing deep for Galladay. That's to Galladay, and he's got it. Touchdown, New York. Kenny Galladay, 45 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead.
Okay.
Now, 1st quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And the route is on here in this 1st half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the 1st as another kickoff is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland.
They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
These guys certainly need something good to go their way, because this 1st quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
On 1st down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
Swings this out for Hunt.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
A nice throw there by Mayfield. A guy who really reemerged as the season and later the playoffs went on last year. What are defenses trying to do against him?
Well, the first thing defenses want to do is use his emotion against him, because he's such a passionate player that sometimes he comes up really hyped up and the ball might sail a little bit early. But as the game settles in, the next part is make sure you chip away at his timing, put the pressure on him so maybe his feet don't get quite set, and then he's not able to be as accurate as he normally is.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Mayfield on play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. Back to throw now on first down. Looking for Shepard deep. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college. Rookie is, when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? And boy, it was pretty.
Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable.
Was that?
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Was that through? That was through. That was through the end zone. Barely. Barely.
The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel good about that. And they make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Jedrick Wills, former first-round pick, guilty there. Mayfield looks to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Harrison Bryant. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And he's got the hook up to Landry. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Chubb running right. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Mayfield. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. The football. Well, the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it. Now Mayfield lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
I mean, this one still count, like, definitely.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Touchdown, Giants! Kenny Galladay ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. A first down throw for Mayfield. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. But I think a Brown was able to recover, and they'll indeed hold on to the ball here. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. So due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. Taken at the goal line. A lane opens here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just a...
Take it.
Decided, but you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Five yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 16, Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we?
And that is caught.
You
He's
got
got it for a giant touchdown. Dante Pettis there to make the grab. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From the end zone, it's Dearness Johnson. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now a 1st down throw. Keenum. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. O'Shane Zimenez in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo.
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. O'Shane Zimenez, his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing just outside his own goal line. Let's take it at around the 40. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football. So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably in stock.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Devontae Booker, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants just continue to pour it on.
Can I get a
So that
whopper?
CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Extra point try, good by Gano. And that will extend this big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Devontae Booker that's able to finish it off with a touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
7 seconds left in the game.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
And
only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Stopping the absolute
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Yeah.
They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. Fielded at the 33. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones going deep downfield for Ross. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Finally, a roughing the passer call.
So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
They'll run it. This is Booker. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
God dang.
Devontae Booker.
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Giants get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gano for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only 1 play to score it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
And the ball is knocked out. And who's got it? The Giants.
So part of that play was huge. And when you get a guy to the open field after the catch, he does actually turn into a running back. But in this case,
that's not his role.
No, not
not ultimately, because he didn't do what? He didn't secure football. If he had done that, that play would have been spectacular. Instead, he turns it over.
Yeah, a big play, all for naught.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there?
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Devontae Booker taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh, it's Connor Breckley.
Get over the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. They have the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Gano now, following the touchdown here to kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. As they come to line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Keenan's throw into the hands of Cooper. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Keenan now on first down. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Back to throw, Keenum. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The drive starts with Devontae Booker, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Right back to Booker. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Giants go on 4th but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, Keenum. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. To throw is Keenum. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Keenum. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Aaron Robinson. There he goes, right side.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Keenum. He finds his man, complete. That's Bradley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points up.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Gano now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
That's going to be taken in by Felton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now Keenum. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
That one caught by Felton. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's a second down. Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on...
Then get up in the room.
My room's boring.
But, okay, so I can't talk in my room.
Well, I'm not saying you can't talk, I just don't want you to make loud fart noises.
Damn.
Do you think my paycheck will get cut because taxes?
Yes.
How much?
Taxes.
How much? Like when I get my money, how much will I have?
So you work 15 hours. You probably get like every like 110, 120 bucks.
Oh, okay.
Hey Joe.
What?
When you get to a stopping point, do you want to go to Ace and get a hook for your ball bag before your game tonight?
Yeah, I can stop now.
Okay.
Can I come?
No.